So you grab ssslock, I'll grab AKAWonder's perspective.
Okay. Well, let's see. S-Lock with... That's interesting. I want to say it's Angels, but Angels generally run the Angel Hero.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much going to just be your usual tournament, or your usual just soldiers kind of run. Although it does seem to be a bit more of a slower, soldiers deck because of the relic guards. We do have AKAWonder has his Hermelian deck ban. You don't see much of Hermelian these days. And ssslock has his Advanced Neva, which we can assume is something akin to Hate Bears.
Yeah, most likely.
We have AKAWonder's got his Burning Rage deck, and what
Most
I assume
likely
is
Casual
going to be
Darius.
Casual Darius versus Basic Despina, which is probably going to be another something or other kind of like Burning Rage, and obviously the Soldiers deck.
Yes.
It's interesting that, well, it's definitely, we can see now that it's a Dominion Order type deck.
Yes, but the only cards from Order that this deck is likely using is Devious Plot for the removal, and we did see a Karthus, so he has a Karthus, and the Sanctuary, what's it called? Stronghold Metropolis. There you go.
Yeah, the Stronghold Metropolis. Maybe even no, probably wouldn't play Cathedral of Night. It's probably just looking at Soldier's Memorial for the other one.
Yeah.
And maybe even like Assassinates or
I
some
doubt
such.
it. I don't think he would want to put Assassinates in this deck because seems to be more aggressive.
Well,
I mean,
he
not more aggressive. He has more early game, so I don't think he needs it as
Yeah.
much.
I mean, he does have the Relic Guards out there, which is really staving off AKAWonder's damage.
They've taken a lot of damage already.
Yeah, I've always thought that Relic Guard should see a lot more play. It's such a great anti-aggro card because nowadays the best way that you deal with it is you pay 3 mana to kill it with a Fireball.
Well, part of it is probably because Order is just not been that popular.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
Unfortunately
Relic Guard
it's
is
fallen
definitely
out
a card
of favor.
that's out there.
I think we could see some more control cards coming for Order because the Order just seems like a very control-y kind of aspect. It seems like it could really have some control.
Well, you already kind of have the Angels, but we can expect more Angels to come up.
True, absolutely. But even if it's like a splash color as for control decks, you know what I mean? Could
Sure.
absolutely see that at least down the road. It does have some of the best removal in the game in the form of Pacify and Ray of Righteousness.
It does have that, although generally a lot of splashing goes for for Wisdom because of the card draw.
Oh, absolutely.
But hey, you can only run Wisdom in one thing.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, what if we had Wisdom Order down the road?
We always could. But let's get back to the action over here. So
Absolutely. AKAWonder is really staring at his hand. He's got a number of let me try that again. He's got a number of goblins he could drop, but he could also drop a Fire Blast this turn. He still hasn't played his Shrine.
the Fire Blast won't do. Oh no! I see what he's gonna do.
If he attacks here,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah, definitely.
ssslock kind of just blocks, then
Fire Blast will clear.
absolutely it will.
So that.
Although you gotta
that makes
wonder
sense.
if
Unless he doesn't block here. No, he definitely will because that's their only purpose is to block. He does get a kill on the Lizard, so it's not too bad. S-Lock's problem right now, he just doesn't have anything he can play. Antrail is pretty far away.
Yeah, and AKAWonder is sitting on a Barbarian, double Gibbo, and Roni in his hand as a follow-up.
Yeah, so he's gonna be populating the board
Yeah,
pretty.
he is.
Ooh, nice draw from S-Lock. Guardian of the Faithful. 2 Guardians
Oh.
of the Faithful now.
That
That-
is...
That could really help because
That
you
is
can't
a-
just kill it with a
oh.
single Fireball. You have to use 2.
Also,
We'll see how AKAWonder handles this one.
I think it's worth mentioning AKAWonder's card back. I believe that's the donation box card back.
Oh yeah, I think is that when you donate 100, you get that one?
I
Or is it just
believe
any amount?
so. I believe you're guaranteed it if you donate 100, but I believe you also get. You can also get it out of the boxes. I think it's just like the other ones where you kind of gotta hope, roll the dice and see what happens.
So the Angel's gonna get some kills here, which is pretty good.
And
ssslock can
AKAWonder.
follow up with another Guardian, and he's got the card draw engine going here.
Very true, but AKAWonder is going to hope to just poke through the damage and see what he can do if he can kind of just ignore the Angel and keep pushing.
Yes.
But
the big
he is
threat,
going
though,
to...
is Antriel will cause ssslock to regain a lot of life and essentially close the game. The only way AKAWonder can win is if he actually kills the Angels. He can't ignore them, really.
Not for long, no. He does draw a dragon fire, though.
That could help, but then only... he is going to sack his creatures to kill one of them, which is good for ssslock.
Absolutely.
Now he doesn't have to... Now that the pressure is off him, he has a chance to... He could play an Antriel right now, and that would be a big, big threat to AKAWonder.
Yeah, and Antriel's the kind of thing that Rage just has a hard time dealing with. Not only the life gain, but just removing Antriel entirely.
Yeah, because 6 health is a big problem for Rage. They need basically 2 removal cards to kill it. He does have the hero power, so that could be half of it. But he has to spend 2 cards to remove it, and ssslock is gaining life and drawing an extra card every other turn.
He's got a Fire Blast and a Dragon Fire both in his hand right now. He doesn't have the mana to play both of them, but even both of them would only kill one Angel at the moment.
I think he's probably going to attack and hope Antriel blocks so that he can Dragon Fire her.
Absolutely, although there's really no reason why ssslock would block.
That's true. He can just hit the face for 6 with her, and that would close the game out immediately.
It absolutely would. He can still net 2 life if he doesn't attack with the Guardian. Or if he does attack with the Guardian and kills a Goblin, he nets more than 2 life out of the attack if...
Oh, there's a Dragon Fire. I'm guessing he's going to kill the Guardian here.
Get pointed at.
Because he doesn't have enough mana to finish off Antriel. Yeah,
no, he doesn't.
Guardian. But he basically cannot attack. Really?
I was about to say he has to hold him back to
block.
Limit the life gain to 1.
Unless he has a 1-drop right now to stop Antriel. But ssslock would probably use Devious Plot to remove it. Maybe.
And a whiff on the Divine Offering on AKAWonder.
Yeah, this is... I think the game is over. He's out of cards, and I don't see how you can defeat Antriel. And 6 life is just a massive amount.
Yeah, 6 life, especially 6 life every turn. Plus whatever he happens to play on top of it as blockers.
Yeah, it looks like AKAWonder is not using Burning Rage, or he just didn't draw it.
Well, let's see. I don't see any in his graveyard. Just Fireball, Fire Blast, and Dragonfire.
He's gone through a good number of cards, but not that many. It's entirely reasonable that he could have just not drawn any.
Yeah, and I've seen through his Divine Offerings, he does play Red Dragon in this deck, which doesn't come as any kind of a surprise. But
it looks like this may be the Dragon variant of the Burning Rage. Trades a Goblin, which, again, ssslock doesn't mind because he's got the card advantage, and he will always have it because of his hero powers. Spellwarden, that could be really nasty.
Because Spellwarden coming down.
Yeah, he could lock out Burning Rage, although he probably won't. Oh, he does.
No, he does. He goes straight for the Burning Rage.
And he protects it with Namir's Blessing. Oh my god. I don't think it can be killed. Oh no, the hero power. AKAWonder can hero power right now and kill it. And I think he will have to.
What he needs, he can kill Antriel. He needs to Divine Offering into a shrine, go to 7 mana, get a card, draw a card, and then
and uses both of his hero powers.
Yes, he absolutely can kill Antriel, but
that's his only chance.
Oh, he doesn't. Hilariously enough, if he makes this play, he can't kill Antriel this turn because he drew a red dragon.
Well, then he can. Oh wow.
He drew a red dragon with a 1 card that disables his his hero power. So he decides to throw 5 to the face.
But that actually does not help him because the dragon cannot kill Antriel.
No, but if ssslock can't deal with it, then
ssslock has Devious Plot, which he will use immediately. The fact that the dragon cannot block here is a big deal. That's actually really, really amusing that he needed any card except the dragon. And the dragon actually interferes with his plan.
He sacrifices...
he probably realized that he was going to lose it. Instill Life.
Yeah, that's... Ooh.
Is he going to fish out the Spellwarden again? Lock out more spells?
That would be kind of dirty. Nope.
It looks like he just passed turn.
Still not over for AKAWonder. If he uses that shrine to draw a card, he could... could draw a Fireball or a Fire Blast. And, nope, draws a Burning Rage. That's not going to help him.
It gives him a little bit of hope, but the problem is that ssslock has so much life that he just can't be burned down, ever.
Yeah, he needs...
Spell Wardens will also... He can use them to start stealing some spells, even if they get killed.
Yeah, locking down Fire Blast and Fireball just prevents Antriel from ever dying, and pretty much prevents the Spell Wardens from dying for the most part.
Well, the hero power can kill him, but just taking the spells out, like taking a Dragonfire right now, means he can't ever get it anymore.
Word of Fire.
Interesting.
An interesting hit. Although, now, AKAWonder will be able to take out Antriel because his hero power is coming off cooldown.
Yes, but, again, he has to invest everything, and ssslock has a second Antriel in hand. Which means he just replays it, and...
Yeah.
AKAWonder cannot deal with that.
It doesn't really matter, if only because that Antriel has already put in so much work that the game is almost entirely out of reach for AKAWonder now. But
yes, she has gained what, 18 life?
Absolutely, 3 attacks, and then however many attacks were blocked by goblins.
Yeah. So AKAWonder has to discard a Phoenix. That really hurts.
It does.
So you could just play Antriel and back her up with another Namir's Blessing, and I don't think she can ever be killed.
I was about to say, that absolutely prevents her from being killed, at least by Rage.
Yeah. He's going to steal another spell. He could steal the Dragonfire just to not let him have it. Takes the word.
Decides to go for a Word of Fire. I think he's trying to limit how many cards AKAWonder can draw in a single turn.
Yeah, because the hero power still has 2 turns before it comes back, and the Word of Fire would draw the most cards for AKAWonder.
Absolutely. So
there's
the Fire Blast, it's going to take out the Spell Warden, and combo's dead.
But it's going to be game over because he just assassinates the Goblin and hits the face for 6, closing out the game.
And you said you didn't want to play Assassinate in this deck. Well, the Assassinate just won him the game, so...
Well, then we'll have to see what he runs in the other deck. I'm guessing it's going to be straight ramp. So we'll just have to wait for them to kind of do their banning. Or, like, they have to choose their next decks. Oh, already.
Let's see, what do we have?
I'm actually looking at AKAWonder now. Okay, that's fine.
Alright, then I'll take ssslock.
Yeah, so looks like just straight up casual there is by the list. I've played quite a few variants of it, and there are several ways to build it. I do want to see what ssslock is running.
ssslock appears to be running from his opening hand alone. He's got wisdom shrines, he's got dominion shrines, a Karthus, and a red dragon.
I know exactly what he's doing. It's a mana combo dragon finisher where you spend the entire game building mana and stalling, and then you play dragon. Hero power, not hero power, uses breath twice, reload your mana, and then use it twice more.
Okay.
And then you just basically kill your opponent in one turn. Or depending how many times you have to use it.
And ssslock is rocking the New Horizons card back from that was given away to those who helped with the translations for the localization of Spellweaver.
There was something like that. Oh wait, he discarded a red dragon. What?
Maybe he thinks, he might have more red dragons, and he just thinks, well, I'm not casting a red dragon anytime in the near future in this deck.
Or could he be running Reanimate?
Maybe, although I find that less likely. He's probably either he thinks that he can just win this game with the rest of the engine. He doesn't need the red dragons to win this game, or he's thinking to himself, okay, I've got more red dragons that I can draw into. Ditches a Shrine. Does have both the Cathedral of Night and the Wind-Seeking Mutant in his hand.
Huh. Interesting. So he'll probably play the Mutant to clear one spirit.
Yeah, more than likely. He'll play it, kill one of the spirits, and then have a 3/3 to kill the other spirit. And if the other spirit doesn't end up attacking, then he's got the Cathedral of Night to follow it up and make his Blood-Seeking Mutant a 4/4. ssslock's got a Cataclysm. Not that a Cataclysm is a huge help in a matchup like this.
Well, against Casual Dares, Cataclysm does help because, there'll always be some Succubi or Library Guards to kill, and he's playing a defensive deck anyways.
Very true.
So, of course it will help.
It'll help, but not as much as some other matchups. Casual Dares, the reason why Casual Dares is as strong as it is because it's almost like it has burn that can just go straight from the hand. A third Mesmerizing Spirit is going to ditch off the Karthos, and makes that move there does make me wonder, maybe he is playing some kind of Reanimator. He does have a Grand Institute in his hand, though.
Interesting.
That is a bit unorthodox, you could say. Not many great Grand Institutes being played these days. Maybe he has a drew a Landslide too. All I can think is he has some form of. He's got to have some.
He's got to have Obelisk of Unity.
He does have Obelisk of Unity. Djinn of Wishes reveals Obelisk of Unity, Assassinate, and Joral's Silencer.
Oh.
So he is going
kind of a rainbow Reanimator deck?
It looks to me like he's just going kind of straight for all the good control stuff kind of deck.
But the problem is it going to be enough? Because Casual Dares, as you said, is able to kind of whittle away your life without actually having to attack you.
Yeah, it's definitely got one of the better matchups against certain against a lot of decks, just because it's got what's essentially straight burn from hand. It's one of the best matchups against one turn heal, because you bypass all of one turn heals removal and all of its like anti-attack cards.
Well, generally when Casual Dares battles one turn heal, they just load up on corruption levels, and when they play Words of Pain, they steal like 5 or 6 at a time.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing about it.
Because all they have to do is gain 20 life faster than one turn heal can reach 40. But I'd say ssslock is in really bad shape if he can't heal. We don't know. He may have Vamp and Lamp.
Well, he has Karthos, which is a form of healing.
Karthos helps.
But he discarded a Karthos, and B, he's at least 2 turns away from playing Karthos.
He has to have Reanimate.
No, yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. In a deck like this, he's got to have it. But we'll see if he can draw it. There's a New Horizons. If he plays the New Horizons this turn, does give us a great...
He could actually play a Karthos if he Horizons.
I was about to say, if he plays Horizons and Grand Institute, he does have the means of actually playing a Karthos this turn. But he doesn't have the Karthos in hand. Best he can do is Cataclysm this board.
We will see what he decides to do. No, there's the Obelisk.
The Obelisk goes for... Yep, there's the Cataclysm.
Which is perfectly fine for AKAWonder because he is in no danger right now. He can draw up many cards. Yeah, he's just going for a straight card draw. he can just play one creature at a time, and if ever a creature lives, he'll just use Consume Spirit for a large damage burst.
Absolutely.
So now it's up to ssslock again. The fact that he has mutants means, I guess... Nah, I suppose you would run mutants anyway just because of how strong they are against aggro in general.
Absolutely. There's a reason why the card is called Wind-Seeking Mutant.
True. That's true. I mean, they did correct the typo, I believe, because it was incorrectly called Blood-Seeking, and I think they fixed the typo.
They absolutely fixed the typo. It's no longer Blood-Seeking Mutant. It's 100% Wind-Seeking Mutant.
Okay.
Divine Offer, or ssslock is going to Divine Offering away.
Did he just replay an Obelisk?
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
Looks like it. I mean, it gives him a card, but
he's going to Divine Offering away one of his New Horizons and draw a Shrine.
He has to hurry. Because the life gain will kill him eventually. It's basically going to be a race. Can ssslock get to his dragon combo thing before he's dead?
Yeah, absolutely. So New Horizons reveals Grand Institutes, or a Grand Institute, Wisdom and Dominion Shrines. So absolutely only relying entirely on Obelisk Community for the mana fixing. Which, if AKAWonder decided to bring just random gnome power engineers in the deck, he may not understand just how ridiculously powerful that would be against ssslock's deck.
Yes, Gnome Power Engineer is a card that I've been kind of experimenting with because it helps you against one-turn heal and against Vamp Lamp. And Vamp Lamp is a bad matchup because you just can't beat the lamps.
Yeah, and especially...
No, there's one more damage.
Especially in matchups like that. But I always think whenever I put Gnome Power Engineer, maybe it's because I still have PTSD from the days of Coronis implants. But I was sitting there thinking there's going to be that one game, I'm going to have it in my opening hand, and I'm going to stare across a 4/5 Shadow Step Assassin, and then I'll be really happy that I brought it.
Yeah.
So Thalamic Reflector, Obelisk Unity, and Power Surge all revealed off the Djinn of Wishes.
Yeah, he's going to try to build as much mana. He needs, I believe, 14 mana, I think, to actually pull it off.
Picks the Thalamic Reflector. Ooh, a Mind Extortion. Yeah, he picks the Reflector.
Interesting. So what could... I guess he might be trying to reflect, like, card draw?
Maybe. Although, maybe this is an old school Reanimator deck, and he's hoping to reflect Reanimator. Or Reanimate.
That could also be a thing. He landslides, kind of a weak board, but he's trying to stall out the damage.
Absolutely. Back in the days when I played Rainbow Reanimator, you played the Reflector because you wanted to be able to spend 5 mana and get both a Red Dragon and a Karthos on the board in the same turn.
Yes. So now Wonder's probably going to Tribute just to clear the Djinn. He doesn't want ssslock getting more cards.
Absolutely. And being able to kill a 2/5 with 2 mana is certainly not anything to complain about.
So the 2 cards ssslock has, one is Reflector and the other is what?
New Horizons. Although he did just top deck a Cataclysm.
AKAWonder should be drawing more frequently to get to his drain. Because that's how he's going to win. It's going to be hard for him to keep a board.
Oh! ssslock top deck the Reanimate with 2, 5, 7. Ooh, that's a lot of mana. He could play the Reflector, play Reanimate, reflect the Reanimate to get both
Dragon
Karthos and Karthos. And he'd actually still have enough mana to Inner Power and refresh, because he would have exactly 2 after that. He'd be able to...
There's that.
And deal 10 straight to Wonder's face.
Unlike Cataclysm, is he going to refresh now? No, he's not going to do it yet. He's going to probably wait a turn.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can bring out the dragon, but then he just kind of sits there and doesn't do anything.
The only thing is, ssslock will be absolutely crushed right now by a Mesmerizing Spirit.
Absolutely. He's really...
Because if he
really...
discards it, his entire play goes away.
But it is worth mentioning that...
a little bit of a misplay by AKAWonder. He could have sent the Sanctum back into his deck and then Horizoned that.
It is worth mentioning that AKAWonder had double Mesmerizing Spirits in his... Or 3 Mesmerizing Spirits in his graveyard. But another Reanimate from ssslock.
Ooh, there's the Karthus.
And now are we going to see...
Is he going to reflect it? I don't see why not.
I was about to say, he absolutely has to reflect it, especially now that he has another one in hand. If he didn't reflect it, then he was basically just wasting it. A Power Surge. Which he can... Oh, he can't reflect it, but he can certainly play it and draw a card. A Vampirism.
He does have Vampirism.
Which he sends back and whiffs on a Divine Offering.
But without Tribute, which I don't think Wonder is running, it's going to be hard to deal with. He can drain a lot, though. He did not go for the 5th aspect, which I thought he needed to. Dropped something. I'm not going to bother with that.
He can absolutely...
Because he could have drained 10 life.
Does he have Word of Pain in hand?
He has 2.
Oh, wow. He
does not play them.
Oh, wow. ssslock just ginned into a Mind Extortion. And while he might not be intending to reflect the Mind Extortion...
He will if he sees the 2 words.
Yeah, absolutely. If he can hit double Word of Pain with Mind Extortion, you know damn well he's going to do it. A Power Surge and 2 Cataclysm. Obviously, he goes for the Power Surge because he does not need a Cataclysm right now. Wisdom Shrine for draw.
Wonder should have played the Words of Pain. I think holding them, especially since he didn't level up his aspects.
Oh man,
is going to cost him very dearly right now.
That is 2 Words of Pain down, and ssslock is all ready to combo.
Yeah, this was a crushing play by ssslock. With the 2 words gone, I don't think there's any way AKAWonder can win.
He'd have to draw like
Tribute, really, but even that I think might just be too late now.
He would basically have to draw into like Word of Pain, reflect the Word of Pain into another Word of Pain.
No, he will not be running Reflector. You can't really run Reflector.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's like the only out that he really has right now.
He drew a Word of Pain, which is nice, but... and a Succubus. If he had played those 2 Words of Pain, he may have won.
Yeah, 4, 4, 4. Yep, he absolutely would have won. Although he is able to kill off the Karthus, which is nice, but it's not gonna...
Time is against him now. He basically is missing out on a 20 HP swing, which is painful. I mean, ssslock can probably just bring back another Karthus and a Dragon, and I don't see what Wonder does about that. I think he just straight up folds. Because if he doesn't have Tribute, his Sanctum is on cooldown. How on earth does he kill a Dragon? I cannot imagine.
Like you said, the only way I think he kills it is if he is running Infernal Tribute in this deck.
Yes, that is a card I have started including in my version because it does really help. You can't just rely on a Sanctum.
All right, out comes the Karthus and the Red Dragon.
There's the Karthus.
Just because you can. Out comes the Red Dragon. Red Dragon deals 10.
Yeah, this is over. This game is over.
Yep, there's the 25 damage. Refresh.
Is that actually enough to kill him?
Oh, it's 20. I'm sorry. I miscounted.
I think does he just kill him right now? I can't see his mana.
Nope, he's got...
Oh, he's three short, but I mean...
Yeah, I'll say he's 1 breath away from winning. He's a breath away from winning.
No, it's done.
Absolutely. AKAWonder can do nothing to stop this. Well, that means we're going to have combo against Burning Rage.
I would think Burning Rage has the upper hand because they're fast.
Yeah.
I mean, last game, Wonder didn't draw Burning Rage at all.